So now we have the second special between me and Jace Hubbard, and this is easily one of the more controversial ones. If you don't like it, that's fine. I have no ill will towards you as a human being or any of that sort of stuff. You have the right to your opinion and all that jazz. But this is how it is at the end of the day. But if it's any consolation, this entire thing's basically non-canon anyway. So, yeah. Basically a filler episode.
I'm very proud of them for their hard work and effort.
Jace is showing concern for his friends. What new fresh hell is this?
Everything changes for good, especially for Jace. But all this work can definitely wear a leader out. I deserve a long-needed break. And I think I know just how to enjoy this break.
A nap.
I might as well see what this thing has to offer. Because after all, I haven't really worn this thing since my first duel with Jace. Not to mention, it has a VR system built into it. So I can see if there's anything good going on in the world of virtual reality.
Oh, there's nothing good in there for you.
Let's see what this has to offer.
I like how he puts his sunglasses on to go into VR. I can't. I know why that is, because if it does, it's just Chase, but it's still hilarious to see.
I'm sorry, what?
Lockdown mode. Ooh. I did not know about this. So I suppose if that just means the Chaoscharge ever comes to Ragnarok, I'll have to use the one of Jace's many themes. Alright, fair game. An omen of things to come, everyone. Here comes the pain. Dark versus light. You know, I never noticed that one, funnily enough. Oy, oy, oy. Let the battle begin. I like to call this one the subtitle VR Rumble. How did I get AJ's dual disc?
This virtual lockdown mode must have teleported me here.
In a laundry room.
Worst part is I'm not even wearing my dual disc.
Huh.
Oh well, at least my deck's still here.
He's playing Element Sabers. That'd be hilarious. I was deck testing.
Oh well. No matter. I'll just get out of here. I can disable the virtual lockdown mode. No problem at all.
Big problem.
I'm afraid that's not currently an option, my unfortunate friend.
Oh. Hello there. I don't think we've ever met before.
We haven't.
Wait. Oh, never mind. I take it back. Your face looks all too familiar to me. You're Asger. You're the one who organized and planned out the events.
I don't know how you recognize her face, but then again, since you hacked her technology, I guess there had to be some information as to a look or something like that.
How'd you find out about that? I made absolutely sure that was left top secret.
Well, I hate to disappoint
Now, the reasoning behind this is apparently that Reiji, he put in his VR system some sort of Asger clone, but I personally like the theory that Asger was able to hack back into one of Reiji's VR headsets and send a virus of herself into it, or something like that, considering Asger doesn't have a VR headset. But then again, this entire thing's non-canon, so this could be an entirely different universe entirely.
Little brat was able to claim victory at the last moment. But wait, how'd you find out about that too? Unless you're the mysterious hacker.
Or maybe you could just say that they were both in cyberspace, and sometimes fate's a bit of a bitch.
how I know so much about the gauntlet and the events that took place during it. Well, I openly admit it, Asger. It was me. I was the mysterious hacker that hacked your duel gazer during the third duel of the gauntlet.
Now you will die.
Alone.
Do you have any idea what you just did to me? Because of you, that annoying little brat lives to fight another day and get on my nerves yet again. All my hard work, all my effort, gone to waste in that gauntlet. And it's all because of you.
Funnily enough, I was thinking of reacting to this as Asger, but decided against it considering that would be a little weird.
Have just earned the #1 spot on my most wanted list. You know what, Reggie? I've heard enough. How about this? We're going to have a little duel. And if I win, I'm going to have your head on my wall. And if you win...
Sorry, got a little excited in the moment there. You know how I am.
I'd allow you to remove your headset. Maybe you could somehow make my life point 0. But that's not going to happen.
That would enable you to get revenge.
Hindsight being 2020, Jason. If we ever do this again, I'm gonna start saying more
Right, Asger. I'll accept
friendly
the
words
challenge.
like on my bloody wall or something like that.
You and I will begin this little duel of ours with 8,000 life points. That way things seem to be a bit more fair.
8,000 life points? You must be desperate. You can have all the life points in the world you want. I'm still going to end you.
Duel!
Duel! Alright, Reggie, since it's your life on the line, you can go
Alright.
first.
Marduk final battle theme from the Darkest Arena.
Very well then, the first turn is mine. First up, I'll begin by activating a field spell.
Which was apparently already in there.
Sector launch.
Or, then again, considering how the Field Spell Zone looks in the original Dual Disc, probably not. Sorry, I'm used to my Chaos Dual Disc.
All rocket monsters on the field 300 attack and defense points, but it also has 2 impressive effects. Now let me show you its first effect. Once per turn, I can special summon 2 rocket monsters from my hand with different names in defense mode. And the 2 rocket monsters I'll summon will be my Metal Rocket Dragon and my Shell Rocket Dragon.
2 of the newer Dragon cards. Rather, Rocket cards, my mistake.
Thanks to Boot Sector launch, both Metal Rocket and Shell Rocket gain 300 attack and defense points.
Woo!
I'll follow that up by normal summoning Sniffer Dragon to the field. Now I activate Sniffer in special ability. You see, since
Is
he
it
has
wrong that I
normal
wish it was
special
called Sniffing Dragon just because I like how we're always said Sniffing Dragon? It's weird.
And now
Weird guy
I
like
build
that.
a link network and use my Metal Rocket, Shell Rocket, and Sniffer Dragon in order to link summon. So please welcome Vorticular Drumgon to the field.
A Link 3 with 1,000 attack
Now,
points.
I activate my Vorticular Drumgon's special ability. Since he was special summoned, I get to draw 1 card.
And that's its only effect.
Next I'll lay these 2 cards face down on the field.
Not worth it. At least in my
And
book.
that will end my turn. It's your move, Asger.
It's my turn. I shall draw. You know, it's sad, really. I expected a lot more from you, Reggie, but clearly even I am capable of making a mistake. Oh well, I shall activate pre-preparation of rites. With this, I get to search my deck and add 1 ritual spell from my deck to my hand. Then I get to add a ritual monster from my deck to my hand that's listed on that ritual spell. So I shall add Oracle of the Herald and Herald of Ultimateness from my deck to my hand.
And no, I don't think I'll be continuing doing the whole draw from the deck to search. I just did that because, well, that's how Jace does it in Chaoscharge, so I just made it easier for his universe. I'll keep doing the searching thing in my universe.
Venetus of the Nordic Ascendant in attack mode. Next, I think I'll show off one of my new weapons of mass destruction. The summoning requirements are 1 level 5 or lower Nordic monster. I'll set the circuit with my Venetus of the Nordic Ascendant. Circuit combine! I link summon Link 1, Golvig of the Nordic Ascendant!
Since when did Nordics get a link monster?
Watch episode 9.
And lucky for you, you're the first person to ever meet it. And now you get to meet her effects. When it successfully link summons, I can banish up to 3 cards in my hand and or on my field. Then from my deck, I can special summon in defense mode 1 Nordic monster for card that I banished. So I'll banish Oracle of the Herald and Herald of Ultimateness from my hand.
Because no one wants to deal with Herald.
From my field.
I sent it to the graveyard because I forgot it was getting banished. A brain fart.
So first meet up, Mimir of the Nordic Ascendant, Tyr of the Nordic Champions, and the second Vandus of the Nordic Ascendant.
Because the damn thing didn't want to get in the dual disc normally.
Outside all this, I'm not allowed to normal summon for the rest of the turn. I also can't special summon, except for Asger monsters.
Okay, now I see where this is going. You're going to synchro summon your strongest monster.
Actually, no. See, your first turn was so disappointing that I have to say you need to earn the right to get my best.
Asger's a bit cocky like that.
Special effect. She encounters any Nordic tuner monster, so I think I'll be having her count as an Alfear monster. So now I'll tune my level 4 Vandus of the Nordic Alfair with my level 4 Tyr and my level 2 Mimir. Behold, as the gateway of the unknown appears from above, from the dark shadows of the Nordic skies, the ultimate trickster emerges! Synchro summon! Appear by my side, Loki, Lord of the Aesir!
Synchro Shogun! Just cut right to the chase.
Interesting. This should be quite fun. I've always wanted to take on the Nordic god.
You'll change your mind when you see Loki destroying you, Reiji. Loki, attack with Drum Dragon. Dark Trickery!
Boom.
In that case, I play my trap, Mirror Force.
That could be that easy.
And thanks to Mirror Force, all the monsters on your side of the field and attack mode are destroyed since you declared an attack.
You're adorable.
Looks like my drum god isn't going anywhere.
Mirror Force? You really are making this too easy for me, Reiji. It's like you want me to win or something. See, Loki has a very handy ability in this scenario. If my opponent activates a spell or trap card during the battle phase, Loki can negate that card's effect and destroy it. Go, Loki!
Pop. Ooh, nice little effect thing.
Go, Loki! Finish off that Drum Dragon!
Foolish Asger. Mirror Force was just a decoy. Now I
Mirror Force being a
activate my
decoy.
other face
What new form of hell is this?
Turret.
It's a real card. I thought it was an anime
The
exclusive.
moment my Link Turret trap card activates, it gains 4 counters.
Oh.
For what purpose?
In case you can't
You'll find
count.
out soon.
That won't stop Loki's attack, you fool! Destroy Drum Dragon once and for all!
Well,
Hmm,
I should
new
thank
life
you,
point counter.
Asger. You see, thanks to the effect of my Link Turret, every time I take battle damage, it gains 1 counter. So go ahead, feel free to keep dealing me damage. My
Lord
trap
forbid this is how
gives
Fires
you
of Doomsday work.
counters.
Clear that Reggie's up to something. I hope I can beat him before that happens. Golvik! Attack Reggie directly!
Minus 800.
Once again, Link Turret gains another counter.
During my main phase 2, I'll place 1 card face down. Now, Reggie, it's your turn. Meaning now you have more time to disappoint me.
If you think Asker's being a little too harsh on Reggie here, I actually cut some of her more harsher things too.
Because of that Nordic god of yours. Well, I'm afraid you're sadly mistaken.
I did it mainly because I thought Asger was being, ironically, too
Since you
antagonistic.
control more monsters on your field,
Didn't
and
want
my
to
field
bury
is
Reggie
monsters, I can special
completely,
summon rocket
even
monsters from my graveyard into
though I kept
defense
most of it
mode,
in mainly because
equals the
it was
double
deserved.
monsters. So,
Anyway.
since you control 2 monsters and I control 0 monsters, I can special summon 2 rockets from the graveyard.
Gee, I wonder
So
which ones
please
he'll
welcome
pick.
back Metal Rocket Dragon and Shell Rocket Dragon.
I prefer them gone. Boot sector launch power
Thanks to
boost.
Boot Sector launch, both of them gain 300 attack and defense points once again.
Why can't they just be summoned with the power boost?
Next, I activate Squid Draw. By destroying one of my rocket monsters, I can draw 2 cards from my deck. I'll destroy Metal Rocket Dragon, and then I get to draw 2 cards. Not bad. Now, since there's a Link monster on your side of the field, I can special summon this, Gateway Dragon, from my hand to the
remember he has a sniffing dragon. Sniffer.
Gateway Dragon's special ability. Once per turn, I can special summon one level 4 or lower dark dragon from my hand to the field. So I'll special summon Sniffer Dragon.
Shocker.
And just like before, when Sniffer Dragon is normal or special summoned, he can sniff out another copy of Sniffer Dragon from my deck and add it to my hand. But he won't stay in my hand for long
Because he hasn't normal summoned yet.
Field.
Then I'll search another Sniffer Dragon. Yes, I run 4.
This is just the calm before the storm, because now I'm going to build the link network. The summoning requirements are at least 2 effect monsters, but I'm going to use all 4 of my monsters to link summon. So I'll use Shell Rocket, Gateway Dragon, and both of my Sniffer Dragon.
Link Shogun!
With the sword that slashes up even the most strongest of opponents and armies. A powerful dragon will now arise. I link summon. Come forth, Link 4. Boral Sword Dragon.
A dragon so epic they put a fucking sword on it.
Okay, Reggie. I'll admit, you've impressed me. I'm not as disappointed in you.
But I never said I wasn't disappointed.
But don't take my word for it. Observe. I now activate the spell card Quick Launch from my hand.
Here comes another rocket.
With the effect of Quick Launch, I can special summon 1 rocket monster from my deck, but it's destroyed during the end phase and it can't attack. So I special summon from my deck Magna Rocket Dragon. Now I play Boral Sword Dragon's special ability. Once per turn, I can target 1 monster on the field and switch it to defense mode. And this ability is so powerful that you can't activate cards or effects in response to this activation. And the monster I'll target is one of my own. My own Magna Rocket Dragon will be the
I love how
target of my
Revolver has a
Boral
bunch
Sword
of you
Dragon's
can't
effect.
respond to blank, and yet everyone keeps finding ways around it.
Pay attention, Asger. You're about to see why. I activate Magna Rocket Dragon's ability. When he's targeted by the effect of a Link monster, he self-destructs. But then I can send 1 monster on the field to the graveyard, so you can say goodbye to your Gullveg of the Nordic Ascendant.
Ooh.
Now Boral Sword Dragon, attack Loki, Lord of the Asger. And now Boral Sword's effect activates. Whenever he declares an attack on an opponent's monster, Loki loses half his attack points. But just to make sure that they don't go to waste,
Yeah,
they
if
get
you were wondering
added
why
to
he
my
didn't
own
destroy
Boral
Loki
Sword,
earlier,
making
that's
it
one of
even
Golvig's
stronger
effect.
than it was
While it's
before.
co-linked, you can't affect the Aesir monsters or attack them.
Now Boral Sword, destroy Loki. Electric Ferret Sword Slash! Oh, and one more thing, Asger. Since Boral Sword Dragon used this special ability of his to switch my Magna Rocket Dragon to defense mode, he gets to attack an additional time this turn.
You're adorable.
Boral Sword Dragon, slash up even more of Asger's life points.
I won't allow that. Dread card, activate. Nordic Relic Leviathan. This ancient relic will destroy any of my opponent's cards that destroyed one of mine. And just like your Boral Sword, you can't activate cards in response to this card. Now Leviathan, give that Boral Sword a taste of
You wanna know what's the most annoying part of playing Asger? It's not the mask, it's not the deck, it's not the voice, it's pronunciating the card names. I don't speak Norse.
During my main phase 2, I activate one of Link.
Fortunately, Leviathan's easy, but wait till we get to the other ones.
One of its counters, I can special summon a rocket monster from my graveyard. However, its effects are negated and it's banished when it leaves the field. So I'll remove 1 counter in order to bring back my Shell Rocket Dragon.
I was expecting Magna for some reason, even though I've read the script.
And since Boot Sector Launch is still on my field, Shell Rocket gains 300 attack and defense points.
Riveting.
And now I will end my turn. But during the end phase, I activate Meta Rocket and Magna Rocket Dragon's special abilities.
That's right.
Since they were destroyed this turn, I can special summon a rocket monster from my deck, except for themselves. So I get 2 more rocket monsters to increase my defenses. From my deck, I special summon a Nest Rocket Dragon
That's a level 1, I believe.
and Auto Rocket Dragon.
Yep, that's it. Auto rockets there only in spirit.
Thanks to Boot Sector Launch.
There he is.
It's your move, Asger. Let's see if you can get past my defensive wall.
Oh good, it's my turn. To start off, Soul Charge! With this, I can special summon as many monsters from the graveyard as I want. So I shall be bringing back Loki!
I figured this was gonna happen.
Benedict!
Individual one. Does it matter which one this is?
Ymir! And Tyr. Now for Benedict's effect, I think I'll be treating it as a beast monster.
Hey,
A
I'm gonna show you,
Nordic
skip the
beast
part where
monster.
about the soul charge
So
cost.
I'll tune her once again with her good buddies Mimir and Tyr.
I did
The
mention
Nordic
something that was like,
glaciers
in
break
case you
apart as
failed
the earth
with
quakes.
math, which,
And from
given
the
your
deepest
appearance, I
chasm of
bet you
ice,
did.
the one who wields the hammer of lightning shall appear. I, Synchro, summon! Appear! Thor, Lord of the Ages!
This was another bitch to do, the fucking summoning chant. For some reason, it was Thor that fucked me up the most. Could do that fucking hammer with lightning. I don't know why that fucked with
And I
me.
would love nothing more than to use Thor's hammer against your dragons. However, due to Soul Charge, I don't get a battle phase this turn.
It's the new glass jaw.
Setting my last two to you will suffice.
Very well. I guess you couldn't. My move. I'll start by normal summoning a second copy of Shell Rocket Dragon to the field. And now, the summoning requirements for this next
Surprising I'm doing the boot
monster
sector
is
thing
two
again.
effect monsters. But once again, I'm going to use 4 monsters. So I'll use a Nest Rocket
Like you have a
Dragon,
choice.
Auto Rocket Dragon, and both
If
of
you
my
want to go into a
Shell
Link 4, you need 4 monsters or Link marker,
Born
which they boost
second
into it.
rockets rises a dragon so powerful, its blast echoes across the lands and vanquishes its foes. I Link summon the mighty Link 4, Borolo Dragon.
Revolvers go to. Why not? Let's be fair, it's not a bad card.
Activate Borolo Dragon's special ability. Once per turn, I can target one face-up monster on the field and weaken it by 500 attack and defense points. And also, you can't use any cards or effects in response to this activation. The target of Borolo Dragon's special ability will be Thor, Lord of the Asger.
Yeah.
Now Borolo Dragon attack Loki. Thunder Boral Cannon!
Are you sure you really want to do that? After all, Loki has more attack points.
Oh, I'm very sure, Asger. In fact, instead of Loki destroying me, I'll have him destroy you. Go! Strange Trigger!
I love that effect name.
Strange trigger? What kind of an effect is...
Just because it's the weirdest thing I've ever
Recognize
heard.
someone?
Reggie, why is Loki on your side of the field now?
That's the power of Strange Trigger, Asger. Borolo Dragon can brainwash an opponent's monster that it attacks, and then place that monster under one of Borolo Dragon's link markers. When that happens, the monster is brought over to my side of the field.
Hijacked by
But don't
Ganon.
worry, come the end phase of the next turn, Borolo Dragon's ability will no longer brainwash Loki, and he'll return to your side. Well, in the graveyard, that is.
That's the biggest stick move about Borolo. He gives you your monster back. He doesn't even give you your monster back. He gives you your monster back by sending it to the graveyard. So that's like an extra fuck you.
Loki, Lord of the Asger, destroy Thor, Lord of the Asger, with dark trickery.
I knew I shouldn't have trusted the ultimate trickster god. Anyway, activate trap. Nordic relic. Resingamin.
This one's actually fairly easy to say. Resingamin.
Will let me target Loki and Thor. And once it goes through, Thor will have 3,300 attack points just like Loki.
Nice try, Asger, but you seem to have left out one little detail. Since Loki's now on my side of the field, his abilities are under my command as well, and I shall put them to good use. I activate Loki's special ability. Now once per turn, since you activated a spell or trap card during the battle phase, Loki can negate the activation of that card and destroy it.
Oh no.
Now, Loki, continue your attack.
Actually, I didn't forget Loki's effect at all. After all, I'm the only one who can wield him properly. Just like you tricked Loki's effect activation before, I did the same just now. So I'll activate my trap card. Nordic Relic Begin Jord.
This was the hardest one to say.
With this
Stupid dead languages.
One Nordic or Aesir monster on my side of the field, led by Thor, and then it gains attack points with its original attack points. Normally, Thor's attack points would be counted 7,000. However, since somebody weakened his attack points, it only goes up to 6,500. It doesn't really matter. After all, it's still enough to take out Loki. Go, Thor! Use your mighty hammer and take out Loki!
Thor beats Loki? Who would have guessed? If only it was Hulk, then it would have been hilarious.
However, my link turret trap card is still in play, so that means since I took battle damage, my link turret gains one more counter.
Don't!
And now I will go to main phase 2 and activate link turret's effect. By removing 5 counters, I can special summon 5 rocket monsters from my graveyard. So please welcome back Magna Rocket Dragon, Auto Rocket Dragon, Shell Rocket Dragon, Metal Rocket Dragon, and the Nest Rocket Dragon. All to the field in defense mode.
Please don't tell me you're gonna bring up the boot sector launch for every single one. You're going to do that, aren't you?
And now all 5 of my rocket
I hate being right.
attacking defense points complements a boot sector launch.
This must have been a giant bitch for Jace to edit. Like, I assume this was the hardest part just because you're doing the same thing twice.
But don't worry, they're all going to be banished instead of going to the graveyard when they're destroyed since they were special summoned by the effective new turret. But that doesn't matter. I now have 6 monsters on my side of the field, and they're guarding my life points very well.
Makes you wonder why he doesn't Link summon again.
Unfortunately, I
Then again, just doesn't want his cards to be banished anyway. I don't fucking know.
Now that we've reached the end phase, Thor's attack points return to normal.
And now we're in the casual Darkest Arena theme.
Minus the 500 from Borrowload, but either way, it's my turn and I draw. And I'll activate the effect of my Thor immediately. This negates the effect of all other face-up monsters in the field until the end phase.
That's pointless, Asger. I activate Borlow Dragon's special ability. Before Thor can negate this special ability, Borlow Dragon will reduce Thor's attack and defense points by 500 once again.
It's about as strong as a Dark Magician.
Now he's even weaker than before.
Actually, no it wasn't. I wanted you to use Borlow's effect prematurely. So now that
You know that, Reggie. You're used to using things prematurely.
Monster Reborn! But I don't want any of your ridiculous dragons. I think I'll stick with a god, thank you very much. Loki, Lord of the Aesir.
Thank you, main monster zone.
Now Loki, take out Borload. Dark Trickery.
Oh, that's right,
Thor,
turrets.
do the same to his Magna Rocket Dragon. Thunderbolt Bludgeon.
Magna Rocket gets banished since he was special summoned by the effective Link turret.
But now he has 4 monsters.
My move, I draw. Now, the summoning requirements for this next monster are the same as Borrowload and Borrowsword, 3 plus effect monsters. So I'll use Auto Rocket, Metal Rocket, Shell Rocket, and a Nest Rocket Dragon.
All of which should be banished, but
With
then again, I made the same
separate
mistakes, so really,
monsters,
who am I to
powerful
judge?
Dragon, whose abilities work well in both offense and defense. I Link summon Link.
A Link
Thor,
monster can't be good
Beauregard
at
Dragon.
defense. It literally has no defense.
How many Borrow Link monsters do you run anyway? I'm getting sick of those cards.
Just
X Stevens
the
reference for the win.
However, you'll probably be even more annoyed when you see what Beauregard Dragon can do.
You don't get the reference,
Beauregard
bloody
Dragon,
dolls.
Destroy Thor.
How many
with
constructs do you run
Blast
anyway?
Barrage.
I'm getting sick of those cards.
Thanks for your help, Thor.
And now I will go to main phase 2 and activate my Beauregard Dragon's special ability. By sending a spell or trap card on my field to the graveyard, I can special summon 1 monster from the graveyard that was destroyed in battle this turn with its special abilities negated. So I will send my Link Turret trap card to the graveyard. And now, join my side, Thor, Lord of the Aesir.
Don't.
What?
How do you like that, Asger?
I
Thanks
don't.
to Beauregard Dragon's special ability, your own Nordic gods will turn against you. This is going to be quite fun. For me. I end my turn.
I have to get rid of that Beauregard. Loki, attack Beauregard Dragon! Dark Trickery!
Nice try, Asger, but I'm afraid your move will not work. I activate another of Beauregard Dragon's special abilities. Once per turn, I can target one monster on the field and switch it to defense mode. And just like Boral Sword and Boral Load, this
You can't
special
activate
ability
cards
can
in
be
response.
changed with cards or effects.
Again, it's
So
amazing
Loki,
how
stand
Revolver
down.
has all these cards that can't be activated in response, and he still loses to Playmaker every single fucking time. And yes, I know he's drawn twice with them, but a draw is not winning. Unless you count one non-canon scripted duel that isn't even on the internet anymore, apparently.
First, I will set this card face down on the field. Now, Thor, destroy Loki. Thunderbolt Blidgets.
Loki, not again.
Blidgets?
And now, Beauregard Dragon, it's your turn.
You'd think,
Take out
yeah, you have a
Asger's
habit of
last
dying.
offensive monster.
Not just in this, but in the
Boral
Marvel
Blast
universe.
The second monster you destroyed was my Shining Angel. And when Shining Angel is destroyed by battle, I can target one light monster in my deck with 1,500 or fewer attack points and special summon it to my side of the field.
Here's a bit more of the classic Asger.
I think I'll be taking another
Or
Shining
classic
Angel.
Ragnarok, in a sense.
Asger, you're delaying your own defeat.
I love how we aren't allowed to have angels because Christianity, and yet we literally have cards with angel in the name, and that's fine. Consistency, fuck that.
By sending this face-down Swift Draw to the graveyard, I can special summon Loki, Lord of the Aesir, from your graveyard to my side of the field.
Please stop
since
doing
Thor
that.
destroyed it
It's
in
getting
battle this
annoying.
turn. And now Loki, Lord of the Aesir, joins my side along with Thor. I end my turn. You better hope that the next card you draw is a good one, Asger, because if it's not, the next turn will be your last.
It's now or never. Father, please, lend me your strength. I draw! Not too shabby. I activate Pot of Desires.
It's a staple.
I'll banish the top 10 cards of my
Trust me,
deck
if I ran
face
Pot of Greed,
down.
Pot of Greed would
Then I
be
get to
Pot of
draw
Desires.
2
Unfortunately,
new
it's
cards.
banned.
Divine Double Draw. Next up, Reasoning.
Thank you, Jace, for putting that
Okay,
music
Reggie,
in there.
Here's how this is gonna work. You choose a
I know it's
between 1 and
obvious, but at the
12.
same
Then
time,
I'll
you
deal
have
with
that feeling in the
cards
back of your
my
head.
deck.
What if he
If we run into any
forgets?
spells, traps, or monsters that cannot be special summoned, they're skipped. However, if we find a monster that isn't the level you chose, it's special summoned. But if it is, it's removed from play.
I could have explained that better, but
So
Reasoning
choose
is
a
one of those
level.
cards that's kind of hard to explain.
Very well. I will
Especially when you
declare
run
level
rituals.
Well then, let's see what we have here. Cyber Angel Vrash.
And I didn't mail the correct cards that were in the script, but fuck it, they can't be
Card of
summoned anyway.
Perfection.
And for some reason, this Perfection didn't want to get in the
Cyber Angel
graveyard. It's like it didn't
Ben
want to die or something. So I kind
Cyber
of
Angel
edited.
Dakini. Ooh. Here we go. A level 2 monster. You have failed. I special summon Valkyrie of the Nordic Ascendant in attack mode.
You screwed.
And remember, I haven't normal summoned yet. So here comes level 4, Honest.
I like how he uses the
Now
fucking
to my level 2
GX.
Valkyrie with my level 4 Honest and my level 4 Shiny
I don't know what I was
Angel.
expecting, to be
That's
honest.
Right, Reggie. You earned the jackpot.
Oh well. It is basically Honest Artwork anyway. Ah, it's just straight up audio too. Lovely.
The heavens call, as the one who wields the power superior to that of the Lords of Asia.
I like how he's able to get around the fucking voice acting. I just mute the whole fucking thing to be safe.
Appeared to guide me to victory. I synchro summon. Stand by my side. Odin, father of the Aesir.
Yeah, close enough to being summoned perfectly. No, this does not mean that you're going to be seeing Odin summoned that way before in the or ever again. There's a reason Asger runs machine angels, so she can actually fight. Yours can't do it.
Witness Odin's strength. Odin, destroy that Beauregard dragon.
special ability, but then we would be stuck at a stalemate, so there'd be no point.
Even though Owen's effect isn't a quick effect, but shenanigans.
Wait, what was that? That attack, it felt real. Asger.
I like how you can feel real in cyberspace.
Did Odin's attack deal real damage?
Indeed. After all, Odin isn't just...
Then again, I guess even if you were asleep, I could hurt you if I punched you in the stomach.
Nordic god, meaning he holds more power than Loki and Thor. And in his presence, all battle damage he inflicts becomes real, even in cyberspace. Now, if I were you, I'd hurry up. After all, you may not look like you're in a virtual world, but what about real life? You can have broken bones, or worse, be bleeding out as we speak.
This wasn't in the original script, that's something I thought of on the spot.
This is how I plan to do it. So I suggest
I want your head so it will make you bleed out. Not one of my better logical situations.
Oh, great. My move. This does not help. Alright, I'll set this monster face down in defense mode. Then I'll switch Thor and Loki to defense mode as well.
And no, Jace, I don't care if you have a copy of Owen. You're not stealing this one.
As I thought, against Odin, you're powerless. Odin.
Unfortunately, Asger drew a brick.
Sacred judgment of the Father. That's all for now. Back to you.
I'm going to need a good card in order to take down Odin. Let's see. Oh, this'll work just fine. I activate the spell Special Hurricane.
Why do you play this? Well, then again, considering rockets would be help from being destroyed, I guess that would make sense. Makes more sense than when Jaden played it.
So I'll discard
Master of Special Summoning. I don't want a card that destroys special summons monsters. Okay.
Not that it matters, Loki has served his purpose.
Oh no! You destroyed my father! How could you be so cruel, Reggie?
And now that Odin's gone, victory is close at hand for me, Asger. I end my turn.
Did you really think it was gonna be that easy to kill a god? Odin, return the field at the end phase!
I'm back.
But I know what you're thinking. How the hell did she bring back Odin so easily? Well, Odin has a very handy ability. You see, on the turn that it's destroyed, I get to banish one Nordic Ascendant monster from my graveyard, like my Valkyrie. And then I get to bring back my Odin. I couldn't do this with Loki or Thor, because there technically weren't any Nordic Beast or Nordic Alfair monsters in the graveyard. Vanadis was pretending to be them, but she isn't them at heart.
True.
But, don't forget, there's two more Vanadis of the Nordic Ascendants in my graveyard, so you'll have to kill Odin 2 more times before he stays dead. Oh, by the way, since he came back to his own effect, he gets a new effect as well. I draw one card. And now it's my turn, so I'll draw for that.
What a hand.
Odin, kill Reggie's face down. Sacred judgment of the
Now
Father.
for a hand that causes a bit of a plot hole. But I will address it when it comes to the point.
Face it, Reggie, against Odin, there's nothing you can do. I'll end my turn and let you think that you can attempt something, though. Maybe another monster in defense mode.
Great. I tried getting rid of Odin, and now all my defenses are gone. Also, I have to bet it all on this.
Destiny shine
I
we draw.
Not what I was hoping for, but it'll do. Pot of Desires.
Only you would be upset by a draw too.
With Pot of Desires, I banished the top 10 cards of my deck face down. After that, Pot of Desires refreshes my hand with 2 new cards. Perfect. Pot of Desires gave me everything I wanted. Alright, Asger, listen up. This is going to be the final turn. And once I launch my next attack, we're going to have ourselves a winner.
Seeing as to how you thinned out throughout most of your deck during this duel, and now upon desires, This duel will end soon, most likely by deck out. But I guess
I did make a mention of light swords in the original version, but I couldn't make it make sense.
Go ahead and back up your plane. I know you can. Let's see if we can beat Odin this turn. We say, just bring it.
This is a reference to The Rock, by the way.
Asger, I activate Boot Sector Launch's second effect. Since you control Odin,
Asker's a big Dwayne Johnson fan. Don't ask why.
one rocket monster from my graveyard. So please welcome back Magna Rocket Dragon in defense mode.
Now we're using Brains music. Okay. Makes sense. It's playing a Brains deck after all. Link deck, I should say.
And next, I'll summon the tuner monster, Delta Flyer.
Because Rocket Synchron hasn't been printed yet or announced. We don't know if it will be. Probably, though.
Other than Delta Flyer, and increase its level by 1. So that makes Magna Rocket Dragon a level 5 monster now. And now, level 3 Delta Flyer will tune my level 5 Magna Rocket Dragon. Ferocious Dragon, transform your fangs into the most powerful bullets, and fire and unleash at your most powerful foes, so that we may achieve victory. I synchro summon Borreload Savage Dragon!
God, I love this thing's design.
So it's come to this. Your best synchro monster against my best synchro monster.
This ends now, Asger. I activate Borreload Savage Dragon's special ability. Since he was successfully synchro summoned, I get to equip one linked monster in my graveyard to this card as an equip card. Then, Borreload Savage Dragon gains half of that monster's attack points, and it gains 1 moral counter for each of its link markers. I'll equip the Link 4 Borreload Dragon. Borreload Dragon has 3,000 attack points. 3,000 divided by 2 is 1,500.
For those of you who can't
Borreload
math.
Savage Dragon's attack points become 4,500.
Nice.
Plus, since Borreload Dragon is a Link 4 monster, Borreload Savage Dragon now has 4 Borreload counters. I admit, Asger, you put up a pretty good fight, but I'm afraid your best wasn't enough to defeat me. This
Remember,
duel is
Hinotama for
over.
game.
Borreload Savage Dragon, destroy Odin, father of the Asger. Go, Synchro Verit Savage Strike!
You'll never defeat Odin! From my hand, I activate the effect of my Honest! I discard it to the graveyard, so that Odin will gain attack points equal to your Savage Dragon's attack points!
Oh, a last-ditch attempt. I'm sorry, Asger, but that won't work. I activate another of Borreload Savage Dragon's special abilities. Once per turn, I can remove 1 measly Borreload counter from this card, and then I can negate the activation of one of your card's effects. So I'm afraid that Honest in your hand won't activate its effect, which means my Borreload Savage Dragon can continue its attack without any further threat. Borreload Savage Dragon, continue your attack and destroy Odin, father of the Asger.
Oh no! He negated my Honest! What am I going to do? Odin's gonna die! I'm going to lose! I'm going to lose! I have another Honest.
Always play in 2.
You've got another one?
Correct.
It's at 3.
And it was at 3. Anyway, since your Borreload Savage Dragon already activated its effect, I get to discard this Honest to the graveyard as well. Now, Odin will gain attack points equal to Borreload Savage Dragon's attack points. So Odin's strength is now 8,500.
Not strong enough.
Admit, Ray,
Megamorph.
You put up a better fight than I thought. But this duel is over, and your head is mine. Odin, obliterate that Savage Dragon. Sacred judgment of the Father.
Oh joy, your head is mine.
Game over, Reggie. 4,000 points of damage from my father Odin isn't something to enjoy. It looks like your final attack, just like your life, ends in failure.
I'm sorry, Asger, but I'm afraid my attack with Borreload Savage Dragon didn't fail as badly as you originally thought.
What?
Allow me to explain why. I sent Destiny Hero Dynatech from my hand
Don't!
to radio to activate its special ability.
I'm not Jace, though!
Battle damage. Destiny Hero Dynatech reduces all that damage to 0. And then instead of taking 4,000 points of damage from Odin,
He pulled the same thing against Jason, I think, episode 10 of Chaoscharge, if not maybe 11.
damage to both of us, meaning this duel is a draw. Look on the bright side. At least none of us have to worry about having a loss on their record. I say that's a win-win for both of us.
Some commenters would disagree. Why did mine have to drop to 0 first? I'm the one who was attacking. I love how in the song of "You're Going Down," we have in it a part where no one goes down and ends in a draw. One shall stand, one shall fall, or we could both die. That too.
I expected you to be pretty damn dumb. Very well. I'll let you leave this.
I like how I'm allowed to say "damn" but not the F word.
If you ever,
But I guess that's more evil.
interfere with my
Damn is in terms of a stream.
I will see to it that the entire Norse pantheon will come after you. And we won't stop until you're not only dead, but this time you stay dead.
Implying that Asger knows
Get out
more
of my
about Reiji
sight
than he
before I
originally
change my
thinks.
mind.
Very well, Asger. I'll happily leave and accept your conditions. But be warned, I'm not scared of anyone, especially you and your Norse pantheon.
Pantheon?
If only you can imagine the amount of energy and power in my possession. You and your so-called pantheon wouldn't even stand a chance.
Damn Minnesota accents, says the guy with the Bostonian accent.
Maybe we'll meet again someday. Who knows?
Pop.
Is that supposed to be some kind of threat? Oh, whatever. At least he's listening to my conditions.
Asger can't teleport. So yeah, that's the end of that. Again, if you don't like the whole thing with the ending and stuff like that, that's fine. I understand your point of view. Admittedly, I do get the idea of it, just like in some people's opinions, a tie is worse than losing and all that jazz. And it is kind of anticlimactic that for a 45-plus minute episode, it ends in a tie. So yeah, I understand why some people wouldn't like this episode, and if you didn't like it again, that's fine. Though if I had to defend the whole honest debacle, I would probably just chalk that up to Asger was most likely overconfident and I chalk it up to again Asger's overconfidence, and if she didn't just want to beat Reiji. At the final turn of it, she wanted to know that if Reiji was going to lose, he was going to lose to his own stupid mistake. Just like messing with her in the first place. But again, we probably could have done it a different way, like maybe she summons an honest and then Reiji counters with like a forced back or something like that. I don't know. There could have been other ways of doing it, and to be fair, it's not as solid as our episode 19 script. But for what it is, an anniversary non-canon little duel thing, I think it's okay. Granted, I'm biased because I'm in the fucking thing, but you know, that's just how it is. It is what it is. It's behind us, so, you know. That's that. Anyway, this is your Great James signing off. Bye.